afternoon, good evening. I greet you according to the time you are watching this particular video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to destroy your enemies' plans against you. How to destroy your enemies and their plans against you. Yeah, all you will need is just hot water and cold water. Yes, I'm gonna need hot water and cold water for this powerful spell. As in, it looks simple, but it's very effective. Okay. It looks simple, but it's very effective. We just need hot water and cold water, and the water you are going to mix it with, that is the water you take your bath with, in a bucket. It can be any color of the bucket. I will advise you do this mainly at night when you're about to sleep. Yes, it's far more better when you do it at night when you're about to sleep. Firstly, you have to boil water. Yes, you can boil water with your stove, with your gas cooker. We can use charcoal. You can use charcoal, anything you can use to boil your water at all. You need to boil water, then boil water. Well, you can also use electric jug. So don't ask. Some people will ask, could I use the electric cooker or should I use an electric jug? You can use anything. So you boil water. After you've boiled water, then you mix it with your bathing water. Yes, you mix the water you boiled with your bathing water. That's the water you've put inside your bucket that you want to take your bath with. Then after you have mixed the water with your bathing water, then you get cold water. Yes, you get cold water. You get cold water. You can get cold water from the fridge or you can buy, but make sure the water is cold. It's above normal room temperature. Okay. Then you get the cold water. Then you add the cold water to the hot water as well. Another thing is that if you want this to be more effective, once you've gotten your hot water and cold water, then you mix it. First of all, mix the cold water with the water you want to take your bath with. Then after you have mixed the cold water with the water you want to take your bath with, before you mix the hot water, it's more effective that way. So that means you add the cold water to the water before you add the hot water to the water. And if you find this video helpful so far, please kindly like this video and comment on the comment section that this must work for me. My enemies are destroyed. Comment anything you want, put it in the comment section. There's power in affirmation. Okay, so make sure you mix the cold water to the water before you mix your hot water. Then after you have mixed them this way, then you start praying. Nobody can separate hot water from cold water, so my enemy cannot separate me from my progress. Just to the fact that nobody can separate hot water and cold water, so my enemy will do me no harm. My enemy will not be able to do anything to me. Their plans against me is useless. Dear God, I cannot separate hot water and cold water. Nobody but except you, the creator. So dear creator, dear the creator of heaven and earth, I want you to separate me from my enemy. I want you to separate me from my enemy this 2022. Let them be far from me. Whoever the enemy is that is delay my progress, dear God, separate me from that enemy. Separate me from that enemy. Separate me from that enemy. And don't allow my enemy to separate me from the places that I will get favor. Don't allow my enemy. As long as my enemy cannot separate hot water and cold water, they will not be able to stop my progress. Everything I do, I pray. As I'm taking my bath with this water, I destroy all that the enemy has done against me. I destroy all what the enemy has done against me. From today, dear God, separate me from my enemy. Separate me from my enemy. Separate me from my enemy. And as I bath with this water, let the hot water let the hot aspect of this water destroy all that the enemy has done to me. And let them have no peace. And let the cold water make peace with every aspect of my life. Pray anything you want. If you find this video helpful so far, please like this video, subscribe so that you will never miss any of my video. So you pray anything you want. After you've made that prayer, then you take your bath with it. When you take your bath with it, please, when you are taking your bath, please don't use soap. Don't use soap. Yes, don't use soap. Don't use sponge. And after you have taken your bath, don't